Go download my free legato course right now and learn to play fast in the fastest way possible. Hey! I have a super effective economy picking, directional picking, sweep picking exercise. If you have any inconsistencies, little things that annoys you in that technique, or you're just starting out learning economy picking, directional picking, sweep picking, string shifts, then this exercise is gold and you must do it. Why? Because even this, timing is all that we're focused on when it comes to this kind of picking technique. Because in alternate picking, you go up and down consistently, right? So you have that movement. It's like a pendulum swinging back and forth. So timing is really not of the essence. Of course it is, but there are other things that you need to focus on and get right in order for alternate picking to work. When it comes to sweep picking, the movement is pretty simple and pretty easy. It's just down, right? So you can basically do a sweep, even though you never touched the guitar before, you can do an effective sweep 6 times down, right? It's easy. But when you need to time that and put alternate picking in between on every single string that you go through, then the timing becomes, it has to be so accurate. And because it's so easy to do that, right? Then it's really hard to control. Or I wouldn't say hard, but you just need to have an exercise that's a little tiny loop that encapsulates the challenge of timing and allows you to have as many instances of that challenge as possible per second or minute. Because that will make the practice sessions you have as effective as possible. If you can have 1,000 repetitions in 10 minutes of the same challenge instead of 100 because you're using an exercise that does not contain that challenge that much, then you're really getting the most bang for your buck, right? So if I'm doing something like, just playing 3 notes down with economy picking. Now, if we go close up, it's hard to see here because I've chosen to have a shot that's very focused on the left hand. But it's not going to have as many. Let's double the challenge, right? So let's just look into the exercise here. Here we go. So come close, and what I'm taking a foothold in is the A minor scale. So we're here in the 9th, the 10th, and the 12th fret on the D and the G string. So you have those 2 strings now, the 2 middle strings, 9, 10, and 12. And what I do, the first exercise, is to work on your downstroke string shifts. And so I start on the D string and go down, up, down. So it looks like this, down, up, down. And then I hit the G string in the 9th fret and go down. So I have 2 consecutive downstrokes in a row. And that's the challenge, right? And that's the main challenge of this part of the exercise. Then you play, that was melodic. Then you play 1 note up on the new string, on the G string here. So you're basically just playing 5 notes up, and then you go back again. So you go, and then you go right back to the 12th fret on the D string again, giving you an upward sweep, a descending sweep. And that's, of course, also something you need to focus on. But in this instance, because it's the point of focus is when you go from the 3 notes here on that string to that downward sweep to the next. It has to be totally even, because when you speed that up and play it even faster, if there's any inconsistencies in there with regards to timing, it's really going to show when you speed up the tempo. So that's your exercise. So you go down, down, up, down, down, up, up. And that's it. That's the exercise. Then you loop it and start all over again. See, here you get the combination between playing on a single string and having string shifts, but you get 2 string shifts, both a downward and an upwards, an ascending and a descending. Then you return to the first note again. Once you get it up to a certain amount of speed, you can really feel how fast that can become and how effortless it can become. Okay, so the second exercise is to just twist the whole thing around and mirror it. So you start with the descending string shift and then you have the ascending. So you start on the top of this 6-note shape instead and go for an upstroke. So you go up in the 12th fret, down in the 10th on the G string, and up in the 9th fret on the G string, up, down, up, and then you go for the D string with an upstroke. So you have that string shift right there, that sweep picking string shift. So up, down, up, up, and then down in the 10th fret on the D string, and down in the 9th fret again on the G string. Looks like this. And then your full circle. Right? And once you get it up to speed, you really realize that, okay, alternate picking requires some brain activity when you play it fast. But this is just going to be like like legato, and it has the same quality as legato. Also, it's more flowing than alternate picking. Alternate picking is like a machine gun, right? Or a drum, whatever, because you have two sounds that are a little bit different. That like an oscillation, basically. So it's really good for those pointy runs that really stand out. Economy picking is really useful when you want that flowing legato sound, but with the pick strokes. So let's just do the first exercise. Right? You can do that over and over again, and the other one. Right? And you can combine the two so you don't stop in between. Who wants to stop when you can practice, right? You don't want to stop and say, oh, let me see the second exercise. You just want to be able to say, okay, here, and then go to the other, and then back again, and you want to do that for hours in front of the TV, YouTube, whatever. Once you have the precision down, and you can work with that with the metronome. Right? So how do you go from one to the other? Well, you play the first one. And then you simply just play 6 notes up. No, you don't. Oh, that's how you do it. You play 4 notes up. So let's say you do the first exercise first. Then you return back to the full scale loop here. And then you simply just play 4 notes up to the G string. Once you're there, you start the other exercise. Right? Go for a loop here. How do you get to the first again? You simply play, once you're full circle on the 4th finger again, you play 4 notes down. And then you can start the first exercise. Let me just play that in a loop where I play 2 times of each. Alright, so I go. That was 3. Oh, that's wrong. Right? But I don't recommend that you go back and forth like that. I recommend that you focus on one, and then once that is up to speed and you need something to entertain yourself with because it becomes boring to focus on only one sequence, then go for the other one as well. And then gradually you can go back and forth between the two. Make sure that precision is in your focus, and it's not, oh, I can play it fast now, but it's uneven, because you can't take uneven to a higher level. So that is why and parts of your brain is going to push for that all the time. So you have to be the one that says, no, don't go that way. Pull back. You might be able to play it at this level of speed, but pull back to this level, and then, go round in circles there, where it's slower, so you can really sense the timing, and you can really have a focus on that string shifting. Even timing. If you do that, then gradually it'll become automatic. When it becomes automatic, you can play it without thinking too much about it, because now you play it perfectly. And you can talk maybe not talk, but you could at least watch something on TV or your computer or whatever laptop you have, right, as you're practicing. And now you can get in practice time as you're teaching other people on YouTube like I am now. It's amazing. Or you can talk to your mom on the phone if you turn down your guitar. Then, be in meetings, right, on Skype. Right now people are at home most of the time. So you can be in Skype meetings, you can do whatever. As you're practicing, you might want to do a little palm muting there as well, so it doesn't go into your mic. And just keep it this level, even though you can play it at this level, right? Even though you can make it happen up here. This is not practicing. If I'm on the limit of what I can do, I'm wasting my time there. Right? So that's the way to go about it. Go download the tabs, click the link below this video. Don't forget to comment on this. If you got any insights for other people, struggles you had trying to learn economy, directional, sweep picking, string shifting, anything, or any questions you have to me that can maybe inspire me to create a new video answering your question. Might be tomorrow, the day after that. I should say that we have a program coming out next week that's going to be about this whole thing. And I've been shaping up my directional picking skills here lately, so I'm really fired up about this, and I came up with a lot of really cool sequences that's going to feel so easy to play when you get them up to speed. So I'm really looking forward to that. Until then, and until the next video about this, have fun practicing this. Go download the tabs on our website, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.